Plenty of Nigerian fans here to cheer on the Super Eagles versus the Albi Celeste. So two nations with proud pedigree and strong lineups too. Nigeria in green, Argentina in the stripes. This friendly will get underway. In goal, Sergio Romero winning today, cap number 23 in Argentina's goal. This is the Bangabondu Stadium in Dhaka. Holds when full 24,000 people, many of course here to see Messi tonight. It's Argentina who get this game underway, then in their familiar colours, on unfamiliar soil here, playing in Dhaka, Bangladesh against Nigeria. This the second game of their mini tour of the subcontinent. They on Friday beat Venezuela in Calcutta, India by a single Nicolas Otamendi goal to nil. Here is Otamendi. Now Martin Di Michelis, now with Malaga in Spain's La Liga. Bodiso. Mascherano has to stretch up against Victor Obina. Mascherano. Now Otamendi for Argentina. Played well but didn't make all that many chances in their first game under their new coach Alejandro Sabella against the Venezuelans. Certainly the hope is they will raise their game today and reach heights they failed to reach on Friday. Obina. This is Obi. Joel Obi for Nigeria of Inter in Italy. And the first touch here for Sergio Romero in the Argentina goal. Playing now with Sampdoria in Italy's Serie B. Moved there this summer from AZ in the Netherlands. This is Messi. Messi through towards Higuain. Nigeria able to get the ball clear. Obi. Into the feet of Obina. Now Mikel. This is Fego Ogude. And Mikel. Nigeria with a neat and patient, precise build-up here. Here's Obi again, and Mikel has pushed on. Argentina defending to forcefully free kick here, foul on Elderson. Elderson Echiagile playing at left back because Taiwo is currently injured for Nigeria. Elderson. This is Idea Brown. And Mikel has been robbed here, and now the chase is on. Di Maria for Argentina tries to wriggle free of a couple of challenges, but in the end that back four for Nigeria stands firm enough for now. There is Alejandro Sabella, the new coach, took over from Sergio Batista in the wake of their dismal Copa America performance on home soil back in July. English fans may recall him as a player for both Leeds and Sheffield United back in the late 70s. Number 6 is Chibuzo Okonkwo for Nigeria. Foul on Marcos Rojo. Only Rojo's 7th cap, the player from Spartak Moscow in Russia. Mascherano's free kick for Argentina. Bodiso. Messi. Zabaleta. 18 there is Victor Obina. He scored in that win over Madagascar in a huge qualifier for Nigeria for the Africa Cup of Nations for next year. That result means they still have to win their last game against Guinea next month to have a real chance of qualification for the finals in Equatorial Guinea. There's Idea Brown and Obina. They claim a handball. Higuain can't turn. Good strong play there. Nigeria very keen to get tight and to be forceful with Argentina, not giving the likes of Messi too much space to work in as yet. Here's Elderson. Mikel. Driven across but given away. Here's Di Maria for Argentina. And the first save is a fairly routine one in the end. Shot from Jose Ernesto Souza. Well taken by Ayanugba. Here's Mascherano. We've had 5 minutes of play. Argentina 0, Nigeria 0. Nations met as recently as June in Abuja. It was, though, in truth, an Argentinian third-choice team, but they lost 4-1 to Nigeria. That's Souza. Zabaleta was pushing forward. Wearing number 5 there is Effie Ambrose. Here's Messi for Argentina. Into Higuain. Elderson throws in. On the chest with Idea Brown. Idea Brown, who's now on the books of Dynamo Kiev in Ukraine. Formerly with Sochaux in France, with whom he had a very good season last year in the top division in France. Scored 15 goals in Ligue 1 last season. Here's Di Michelis. Zabaleta for Argentina. In his 4th season now with England's Manchester City. There is Samson Siasia, the Nigerian coach, played against Argentina at the World Cup back in 1994 in the USA. Messi. Fans on their feet when he gets the ball. Messi tries to play a through ball towards Higuain. Now Zabaleta for Lionel Messi for Argentina. Mascherano. Zabaleta. And again here Zabaleta. Argentina now looking to toy and tease and torment this Nigerian team. Otamendi playing as a left back today. Here's Di Maria and Sousa and Messi. Messi hassled quickly and pressured and then fouled Lionel Messi. Here free kick Argentina. Messi, of course, a marked man. His ball in, early free kick from Messi. Ball was, for me, moving and shouldn't have been allowed to continue. Whereby Elderson. Now Messi. Messi's touch. Mascherano. Now it's Otamendi. Got that winning goal against the Venezuelans on Friday. And that ball's clipped in, but much too near to goalkeeper Ayanugba. Real chance for him now to stake a claim as Nigeria's first-choice keeper. As I say, there's been a real fallout between Siasia and Vincent Enyama this week. Enyama tried to lead a players' revolt, according to the Nigerian press, about their travel arrangements to and from Madagascar. Alejandro Sabella, just his 2nd game as Argentina's coach. The feeling was that their game on Friday against Venezuela saw them play well, but well enough without really turning on the style. Just the one goal. It was their narrowest ever win against Venezuela. They had before scored at least twice in every game against them. 17 previous matches. Throw in here for Chibuzo Okonkwo. And again, Okonkwo here for Nigeria. 10 is John Obi Mikel. Lionel Messi. Lovely take, turn, acceleration now from Messi. No way through Efe Ambrose, who's made a big name for himself already in his brief Super Eagles career. Only cap number 7. Idea Brown tees up the chance. And a shot driven over the top in the end from Victor Obina. Victor Obina Unsafor, these days with Lokomotiv Moscow in Russia. Relegated from the English top division last season while on loan with West Ham United from Inter Milan. Now has moved for keeps to Russia. Obina winning his 42nd cap for the Super Eagles tonight. Part of their squad in the World Cup in South Africa a year ago. And of course they lost 1-0 in their first group match to Argentina, a goal from Gabriel Heinze. Otamendi does break to Marcos Rojo here for Argentina. These two nations do have previous, I mentioned the 3 World Cup meetings down the years, 94, 02 and 2010. Also they played in the Olympic Games final in Beijing 3 years ago, a 1-0 winner, Di Maria winner in the gold medal match. Many players on both teams featured in that game. Here's Messi for Argentina, Messi through for Higuain. First chance. Right at Higuain's feet though comes goalkeeper Ayanugba. Messi himself here has previous with Nigeria too, the under-20 World Cup final in the Netherlands back in 2005, which was won thanks to a starring display from Messi against Nigeria. Here goes Idea Brown. Di Maria, leggy stride, Messi got barred aside. Now by Mikel on the other number 10, Lionel Messi. This is Zabaleta for Argentina. That 4-1 defeat in Abuja. It was an Argentina reserve team, but certainly that rather laid the foundations for a lack of faith and confidence then going forward in the coach Sergio Batista. Here goes Idea Brown for Nigeria, and Brown's away here from Romero. He then has to recover and concede the corner of the goalkeeper, but there was the first glimpse of the pace and the presence and the threat posed by Idea Brown for Nigeria. Only his second cap here, the striker. Romero came off limits and was very nearly punished. Just one heavy touch there really lets down Idea Brown. Nigeria's first corner comes in the 13th minute of the match here at the Bongo Bondu Stadium. Very warm and muggy night here in Bangladesh. Corner for John Obi Mikel, the stand-in Super Eagles skipper in Yobo's absence. Mikel's corner, Diso only half away. 5 here is Efe Ambrose. Corner was, in truth, not made the most of by Nigeria. Here they try and find the corner taker Mikel again. The 20 there is Solomon Okoronkwo. That's Elderson. And Idea Brown for Obina. And Victor Obina will try and find Okoronkwo. 6 here is Okonkwo, who will take it on. It will go down as Nigeria's first strike on goal, but never really going to trouble a goalkeeper of Romero's calibre from that position and with a power like that shot had. Here's Di Maria. Sosa. Martin de Michelis. Angel Di Maria. Playing more deep than he did certainly on Friday against Venezuela. Here's Otamendi. And again Di Maria. Of course, these two games for Argentina are the prelude to the beginning of the marathon that is South American World Cup qualifying, which starts next month, October the 7th. Argentina host Chile in Buenos Aires, then go away to Venezuela in Puerto La Cruz 4 days later. The long haul for the trip to Brazil in 2014 is not far off starting. Did make a heavy job of qualifying for the last World Cup, of course, Argentina. They got through a couple of coaches. Qualified on the final match day with a win over Uruguay under Diego Maradona. Since then, Sergio Batista has been and gone. Super Eagles fans always so colourful, always add so much to any occasion. Team which had such a below-par World Cup, of course, in South Africa. Well, many of the African nations failed to really shine when many felt they might. Here's Mascherano. Only Ghana really came out of that World Cup last year for Africa, having enhanced their reputation. So Ghana pushed Brazil very close in a friendly in London last night. Here's Angel Di Maria for Lionel Messi. Clearance made by Dele Adelaya. Zabaleta for Lionel Messi here. Messi barged over, foul on Messi by Fegor Ogude. And a free kick now given to Argentina in what might be a good position for the man they fouled here. Messi just barged over by Ogude. No real complaints, a clear foul. And Argentina's new captain, and as predicted, he himself will place this ball for Argentina. And neither goalkeeper's had a serious workout yet. Nugba here might have a job of work to do for Messi. Maybe Di Maria an option also. Higuain and Otamendi stand there as the aggressors among the Nigerian wall. So first chance here for a striker goal for Messi perhaps. Sosa there with him. This is Lionel Messi's free kick for Argentina. Well, his record for the national team rather pales compared to that which he has for Barcelona. Today Messi's 62nd cap. He's only scored 17 goals, got 53 in 55 for his club last season. Has 6 for Barcelona already this campaign too in various competitions, but hasn't really as yet transposed his club form to the international level. His belief, the coach, is that they have to accommodate Messi, give him that free role which he craves. Obi, now Obina. Victor Obina for Idea Brown for Nigeria. Idea Brown gets the ball in, but in the end neither cross nor shot there from the Dynamo Kiev player. Well off target from Brown, but certainly Nigeria's qualification for the next Africa Cup of Nations in Gabon and Equatorial Guinea in the winter is not secure yet. They have to win their last qualifier by at least a single goal against Guinea. The game's in Abuja in a month's time. lying 3 points behind Guinea in the qualifying standings for the Africa Cup of Nations, while the security here is high, of course. All keen, I'm sure, to get a glimpse of Messi in Argentina. Ogude. On 6 here is Chibuzo Okonkwo. Now John Obi Mikel. Mikel for Obina. Obina now for Okoronkwo. Victor Obina for Nigeria. And Okoronkwo here now. This good from the Super Eagles on the front foot. Okonkwo. Robbed by Higuain. Now Di Maria for Argentina. Up towards Messi. And Messi there caught late from behind. Referee says the ball was taken. He does so often find himself on the end of some pretty strong challenges for club and for country. Messi always going to be a marked man. It was just Elderson being clumsy. Elderson Echiogile, now playing his club football with Braga in Portugal. Messi, of course, the man they've all come to see here. We're certainly feeling among the locals that the ticket prices here were maybe set a fraction too high, or well too high really. This is a very poor country, Bangladesh, and reports were saying the tickets here were beginning at $100 upwards. Even so, a decent sized crowd has come to see Messi and Argentina. Over 80,000 turned up to watch them in Calcutta on Friday. Only a few chances. It's the first real opening. Victor Obina well off target. For Argentina, 1 or 2 neat through balls. Messi here for Higuain. Out came goalkeeper Ayenugba. Messi being patched up here. There's the setting. The Bonga Bondu Stadium in Dhaka holds around 24,000. Was the former home of the national cricket team. They moved out 6 years ago. Now really a football and athletics venue. It's a nation like India where football is very much the number 2 sport behind cricket. Messi, he maybe just got a knock below the nose, didn't he, from Echiogile? Well, Messi's okay. He'll come back on, I'm sure, to resume his part in this match, which as yet has brought no goals in the first quarter of it. Argentina 0, Nigeria 0. Nigeria ranked at the moment number 38 in the world. Argentina the 9th best team in the latest FIFA rankings. They've fallen out to 3rd in their region. Argentina now behind both Uruguay and Brazil. Uruguay, of course, the Copa America winners back in July in Argentina. Messi back on. With that triumph in July, Uruguay overtook Argentina to become the most successful ever nation in the Copa America. 15 wins now to Argentina's 14. This is Jose Ernesto Sosa for Pablo Zabaleta. Di Michelis. Angel Di Maria. Messi, first time pass. Higuain for Argentina. Great goal! Great goal. Gonzalo Higuain for the Albiceleste, who've taken 24 minutes to take the lead. And when the goal comes, it was worth waiting for. Messi played a big part in that, but The finish was all Higuain. That's his 9th goal in 18 caps for Argentina here. Di Maria for Messi, first time pass of real quality, great take and explosive finish. Argentina 1, Nigeria 0. Made by Barcelona, finished by Real Madrid. Higuain scores, it's 1-0 to Argentina. Really well made goal, he made it. Got the assist too in Calcutta for the winning goal for Otamendi on Friday. So how will this Super Eagles team respond for Nigeria? Here's Mikel. Mikel, who's never scored a league goal for Chelsea in his 5 years in England, has scored twice for Nigeria. Here is Mikel for Obina. Victor Obina towards Idea Brown. Di Maria's break. And the combination there of Di Maria, Messi and Higuain really was explosive and clinical for Argentina. Messi here has robbed Mikel. Messi holds off 3-4 players. Lionel Messi for Argentina, great save! But the follow-up is tapped in, and it's 2. It's Di Maria this time, I think. But made again by Messi's brilliance. He got away there from at least 4 players before Ainugba's save, but the parry only came out to Di Maria, who makes it 2 for Argentina. 2 goals in 2 minutes, as the Albiceleste now stretch their lead in this first half. Messi here was simply unstoppable, too hot to handle. Glides free of 3-4 defenders. Ainugba's save, but Di Maria's tap in. 2-0, he makes it again. But Mikel's mistake began the move, which Messi then punished there. Look at that, 4 defenders. Couldn't stop him. Goalkeeper did, but not for long. Di Maria with the goal for 2-0. Two goals in 2 minutes now in this first half. Here come Nigeria though with a chance. And a good challenge on Victor Obina from Martin Di Michelis. Left by Munich after 7.5 years with the Bavarians in January for Malaga. Well, Coach Sabella said there was no agenda for revenge for the 4-1 defeat for Batista's Argentina in Abuja back in June. But this so far has been an impressive first half display. A couple of goals made by Lionel Messi. Victor Obina for Nigeria, still Victor Obina here, who will go for goal, and it's a good save from Sergio Romero in the end from that powerful hit from Victor Obina. Save which had to be made and was certainly not the easiest that we'll have to deal with this afternoon. Good stop. This is Nicolas Burdisso for Argentina. Mascherano, Burdisso, Messi. And again here Lionel Messi for Argentina. I just feel those 2 goals now have really given Argentina a huge boost in terms of confidence. At times on Friday their display against Venezuela was nervy, unable to add the final touch to some pretty impressive moves in that game, but here they appear to have found some swagger, but then they've given the ball away. Here's Obina into Obi. And then Messi runs and changes pace and forces players to back off him. Here's a joy to watch. Certainly his coach here, Sabella, says he has the best player in the world in his team. He had 2 assists in 2 minutes, and suddenly Argentina have opened up a big cushion in this first half. 2 assists of good quality. The second here was real messy. What he's all about here, wasn't it? Oh, the goalkeeper Romero has to hang on to that. Maybe a semi-mistake there from the Sampdoria goalkeeper. Maybe got in the way of his own defender, or vice versa. Bobby's free kick, and the keeper here came, and maybe there was no shout from Otamendi. And Messi is down injured again here, maybe getting on the end of some pretty rough treatment in this first half, Lionel Messi. Yellow card to Victor Obinna for Nigeria. First caution of the game, and this is why. That's wild, isn't it, from Obinna? Took away the ankles of Lionel Messi. First caution of the game, with half an hour gone. Argentina 2, Nigeria 0. Throw in here for Chibuzo Okonkwo, done by Obinna, who was then caught from behind himself. Maybe a hint of retribution there from one of the Argentinians. I think it was Berdisso who caught him. Ogude. And again, Fego Ogude. Well, today is 18 years to the day since one of Argentina's darkest moments for the national team, a 5-0 defeat to Colombia, which put their hopes of reaching the '94 World Cup finals in jeopardy. The hope is this is the beginning of a new era, a new regime after the disappointment of that underperforming Copa America on home soil. Just as '94, can they press the reset button, Argentina, and push on? Can they find a way of unlocking Messi's club form for the national team? That would be the key, wouldn't it? Here's Mikel for Nigeria. Uwa Elderson Echiujile into Idea Brown. Nigeria here missing a whole host of players, not least Enyama, Yobo and Kalu Uche. Victor Anichebe has left the squad too, with a injury concern as well. That's very strong from Ogude, but play waved on this time. Elderson. So far so good for Alejandro Alex Sabella. Won his first game, winning his second. Samson Siasia, as usual, if Nigeria lose, face a rather angry public. Few nations are quite as absorbed with their national team as Nigeria. Here's Messi, Messi's cute touch. Out comes Ainugba. The Super Eagles, every move, every moment the team is away, they are under such close media scrutiny. The great and the good of Dakar out to enjoy their evening. First half has 12 minutes left to run. This is Okonkwo. Mikel. Elderson. Now Joel Obi. And Obi gets the cross in for Nigeria, but it's a pretty routine catch in the end for Sergio Romero. Very much Argentina's first choice now. Samson Siasia with some half-time thinking to do. Oh, and Romero's touch there with Obinna very close to him. Here's Joel Obi for Nigeria. Tried to go for goal there with Romero still out of position. Angel Di Maria got the second goal in this first half. Sosa, Messi, Sosa again. Zabaleta. Di Michelis, Otamendi, now Di Maria released. Mascherano. Well, can they find a third goal here before half-time, Argentina? Certainly they've been going forward, the more dangerous. Messi now held up by Joel Obi. Messi, Higuain will chase it. Mikel now running through the Argentina midfield. Still Mikel. He has Elderson with him. This is Mikel for Elderson. Mikel hits it long here, but Romero there will get there in front of Victor Obina. Sabella, who won the Copa Libertadores with Estudiantes a couple of years ago. Di Maria for Argentina. They have a double-header against Brazil later this month with home-based players for both nations. Hit long here towards Higuain again for Argentina. Goalkeeper was just behind him. Foul on Efe Ambrose by Lionel Messi. Messi, as well as having to take it, can also dish it out. Nicolas Otamendi into Lionel Messi. Now Di Maria, oh, that's given away very carelessly to Obina, who's seen the goalkeeper off his line here. And Victor Obina, very ambitious there from the halfway line. Romero, though, got back in time and was able to, in the end, catch the ball. But certainly Obina there showing his good vision. Had a good campaign in England last season with West Ham, that did, in the end, get relegated. Zabaleta, that's going to be a foul, a free kick now for Argentina. Pablo Zabaleta, the player who was sent crashing down. World Cup qualifiers begin October the 7th for Argentina. Same date that Nigeria have their make or break African Nations qualifier with Guinea. Otamendi for Rojo. Di Michelis. (2-0) Argentina, 2 goals in quick succession in this first half. First from Gonzalo Higuain, then from Angel Di Maria, both made after some incisive play from Lionel Messi. Otamendi back to Romero, who has had a couple of saves to make. His kicking too has been not the best. Here's Idea Brown. Di Michelis comes across to get in the way of that. It's a corner for Nigeria. Idea Brown has had a good first half, buzzing around and causing Di Michelis and Burdisso 1 or 2 problems. Argentina looking to preserve this clean sheet as we head towards half-time in Dhaka. It's Mikel with the corner. Nigeria's third, it's ahead of Efe Ambrose, which drops in the end harmlessly wide. Nigeria 3 corners to Argentina's none so far. But Messi at the hub for Argentina in this first half. Made 2, taking 1 or 2 knocks for his trouble as well. But the man they came to see do his thing has, when he can, done his thing in this first half and has looked very impressive doing so as well. This was the assist for the second goal. Wonderful running. Idea Brown. It's going to break here to Higuain. Mikel. Zabaleta's challenge then. Manchester City fouls Chelsea, 2 teams will be vying for the English Premier League title this season. Mikel, who joined from Lyn Oslo now 5 years ago in rather controversial circumstances, tug of war with Manchester United for his services. Here's Nicolas Otamendi for Javier Mascherano. Zabaleta. Sousa for Messi. Back on for Sousa. So the first half has 5 minutes remaining. Here's Jose Ernesto Sousa, but he's lost the ball to Mikel. Now Obi. And Obi's pass towards Okoronkwo. First half which has seen Argentina take a 2-goal lead. But this a brighter and better spell for Nigeria. Okonkwo. Obina. And Victor Obina now involves Elderson. Elderson. Well, that's a full-back strike from Elderson, and Siasia's reaction tells you that. Not quite the sledgehammer left foot that the player who normally plays there, Taya Taiwo, has. Here's Elderson doing his more regular defensive job. Okonkwo. Now Effie Ambrose. Nugba's pass for Elderson. Who's under pressure here, Elderson, but does well to turn away from trouble. One back by Sousa, who was then, I think, fouled by Elderson. Part of that World Cup squad for the Super Eagles in South Africa. Messi's free kick for Argentina. Last 3 minutes of the first half. Here's Martin Di Michelis for Angel Di Maria. Mascherano for Zabaleta. Di Michelis. Invites Otamendi to push on towards halfway. Now Di Maria. Mascherano's ambitious pass, a good one too to find Messi. Messi takes on Obi. Return ball for Messi here. Ogude snaps in though and wins the ball back for Nigeria. Di Maria, no way through. It's Ogude's block. It's going to be picked up though by Rojo. Otamendi, just slide one through there to Lionel Messi, who had made the run, but the ball doesn't reach him. This is Fego Ogude. Now Elderson. Elderson forward, good ball into Obina's feet here. Elderson again. Can they find one back here in what remains of the first half, Nigeria? Hit long towards Okoronkwo. Mascherano. It's a super ball into the feet here of Higuain. Di Maria for Messi. Mistake here might come to Jose Ernesto Sosa. Here's Zabaleta for Argentina. Zabaleta's ball in. Otamendi, last minute now of the first half in Dhaka. Rojo. Zabaleta. Sousa dispossessed by Joel Obi. Mikel. Pablo Zabaleta. Possession here in the Nigeria half for Argentina. Can they make it count as we head towards the half-time whistle? Nicolas Otamendi, there'll be one added minute. End of this first half. Here's Lionel Messi for Argentina. Messi, he's made two. Good save. Turned away there by Ayanugba as they try and find that third goal before half-time. Argentina. Lionel Messi has been so key as the goal maker in this first half, nearly there, becomes a goal scorer himself. It's a good save too through a sea of legs there for Ayanugba. Argentina's first corner of the half comes in additional time at the end of it. And they would love to see a Lionel Messi goal, wouldn't they? Messi for Sosa, and Messi's cross on Nugba's fingertips, and the referee's whistle to end the first half, which has seen Argentina here in their second game with Alejandro Sabella as their coach take a 2-0 cushion over Nigeria. 2 goals in 2 minutes halfway through that first half, both made by Lionel Messi. The first from Higuain, the second from Angel Di Maria. Argentina at half-time then here against the Super Eagles have a degree of control. Half-time, Argentina 2, Nigeria 0 in Dhaka. Well, football very much the second sport here in this part of the world behind cricket. But getting teams like Argentina to play here will only enhance the World Games reputation in this corner of the globe. Nigeria 2 goals down, so can they improve here and boost their belief ahead of their huge Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Guinea next month? Argentina and Messi will kick off the road to Brazil, they hope, the World Cup of 2014 next month. A couple of Nigerian half-time changes. Peter Utaka, number 7 there, one of them. From Odense in Denmark, the brother of John Utaka, who isn't in this squad. So the second half is go then in Dhaka. Argentina 2 goals up on Nigeria. This is Okonkwo. So Siasia has chosen to make 1 or 2 half-time substitutions. Sabella's second game in charge of Argentina. This is John Obi Mikel. Now Peter Utaka for Elderson. Elderson's cross away by Di Michelis. Sosa won't get there. Utaka might, and Mikel might as well here. This is Mikel for a chance and a goal back for Nigeria. Well, seconds after coming on, Peter Utaka has got the Super Eagles back in the game. Well, Siasia made that change, and that change has paid dividends straight away. Just the start they craved here for the second half. Peter Utaka of Obi Odense with the goal, and it's 2-1. Mikel made it, and the finish gave the goalkeeper no chance at all. Back in the game, Nigeria, and the Super Eagles are beginning to shine again. So very much game on now in this second half. Argentina 2-1 behind, 2-1 up I should say. And they're going to get a free kick here, foul on that far side on Marcos Rojo. And can they re-establish their 2-goal advantage here now, Argentina? In the box they have a whole posse of players for Messi to try and find. It's Messi's ball sent in, only half away by Mikel. Might come back out here to Jose Ernesto Sosa. Quite kept in play there by Nicolas Otamendi. Mascherano, they're having a set two with Obina, who's on a yellow card, the number 18 for Nigeria. This is Di Michelis. Messi. Zabaleta. Nigeria will believe now they can push on. They did, of course, have that win over Argentina back in June 4-1. Really good finish, wasn't it, too? Well, any hopes of a clean sheet have been erased. First goal against them in the 1.5 games under Sabella. Fouls count is very much in Argentina's favour in terms of they've been fouled 10 times to 6. Messi on the end of many of them. Here he is again. Mascherano for Messi. Foul, referee says play on. There's Mikel. This is Jose Ernesto Sosa. And Di Maria's ball in towards Higuain, but out to claim comes the goalkeeper Dili Ayanukba. Idea Brown. Oh, Victor Obina. Brown has gone for the return pass. Di Michelis able to clear for Argentina. This is Elderson. Elderson still. A little give and go for Elderson Echiagile, but Argentina are able to work the ball clear. Two teams who are relatively high up in the rankings. Argentina in the top 10, 9th. Though their reputation and ranking did take a hit after their below par Copa America on home soil. They got as far as the quarter-finals in July, losing to Uruguay, the eventual champions, in the quarter-finals on a penalty shootout. Mascherano. It's Nicolas Burdisso for Argentina. Burdisso. Mikel is written one challenge here. And here they come again now. Nigeria looking to get back in the game. Well, so close there to 2-2. As Nigeria, since half-time, have almost flipped a switch, haven't they? This was Ahmed Musa, the teenager who is so highly thought of. Player who plays his football now in the Netherlands with VVV Venlo. Obasi. Still Chinedu Obasi for Nigeria. And towards in the centre, Idea Brown. And delay it across to Okonkwo. Well, not the easy ride they maybe had in the first half now, Argentina, is it? They've certainly been pushed back and being asked many more questions in this second half. Musa. Robina. And then Mikel across to find Chinedu Obasi. Victor Obina into Idea Brown. The goalkeeper beaten twice in the first half, but certainly did his best to keep out the second when he saved well from Messi, but couldn't prevent the rebound going in from Angel Di Maria. Mikel. So this is the biggest ever game of football played in Bangladesh. The national team are way down the rankings, 139th in the world. We'll flick on from Idea Brown here for Nigeria. Musa will try and retrieve it. Now it's Elderson. Still Elderson here. On to Obasi. Obasi's cross. Goalkeeper can't prevent the corner. Argentina 2, Nigeria 1, but Messi and co. not having the easy ride they had in the first 45 minutes. Those two quick-fire goals in that first half from Higuain and from Di Maria. But Nigeria still in this game at 2-1. It's Obina's corner. Zabaletta's clearance. Forward across here now to Pablo Zabaleta for Argentina. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi away from Obina. Mascherano. Straight to Obasi. Obina, neat touch. And Mikel, there is going to be a free kick here for Nigeria. Play's going to be called back by the referee, and a yellow card as well coming for Mascherano, who'll miss the first qualifier, by the way, in the World Cup campaign. He was sent off in the Copa America defeat to Uruguay, so will miss the next competitive match, that being the game at La Bombonera against Chile in a month's time. Strange to a yellow card in his career for Argentina. Javier Mascherano, much the enforcer, and he made his international bow before he even played a club game. Here's Mikel. This is Okonkwo. Ogude for John Obi Mikel. Mikel for Victor Obina. Obina's cross. Disso clear. Musa. And Musa went in too strongly. Free kick here. Another card coming here. It's Otamendi caught by Ahmed Musa. That's the challenge seen by the referee. Yeah, the studs up there for Musa on Otamendi. Towards the 1 hour mark in this match, 2-1 to Argentina. Again, not the complete performance. Played well against Venezuela in patches without really scoring too many goals, and here maybe 1 or 2 signs of defensive weakness in this match. There goes Sosa. Sosa held up by Ambrose. Ahmed Musa for Nigeria, who since half-time are a different team. When Nigeria click, they certainly have players who can hurt any team in the world. Samson Siasia hoping to take his team to the Africa Cup of Nations in Equatorial Guinea and Gabon at the turn of next year. Towards 1 hour in the game, there's Jonas Gutierrez of Newcastle United, who hasn't played since the World Cup for Argentina. Not really fancied at all by Sergio Batista, but back in the fold now under Sabella. Of course, he was a firm favourite of Maradona, and said his team was Gutierrez, Messi and 9 others. Rojo's throw. This is Elderson. Elderson for Obasi. Chinedu Obasi into Victor Obina. Obina into Idea Brown. Clever back heel there. Tries to find Musa, who was surging in there. At 2-0 it looked to be all over, but Nigeria give them top marks since half-time. They look a different team. Really have just found their groove all of a sudden, haven't they? Marcos Rojo. Jose Ernesto Sosa's cross towards Higuain. Zabaleta. Now it's Bodiso. Bodiso, who, after Esteban Cambiaso and the great Di Stefano, has won more medals than any other Argentine in history. Knock here for Efi Ambrose of FC Ashdod in Israel, who was in the Olympic team which lost to Argentina in those games in Beijing 3 years ago. Certainly Samson Siasia is a coach who's not afraid to offer a few Super Eagles feathers. There's Idea Brown, has Obina with him, and now is Obasi, overlapping his elder son. Mascherano, cleared away by Dimichelis, back in there for Nigeria. Mikel for Obina. He's been robbed, and away now will come Argentina, led by Mascherano. Here he is again. Javier Mascherano for Argentina, 2-1 up here on Nigeria. Di Maria, Rojo. Di Maria for Messi, quiet since half-time Messi. Here he is though. Jose Ernesto Sosa. Obasi's block. Obasi shrugs off Zabaleta. Very long pass, it's met by Bodiso. There's Obina and Obasi. Victor Obina for Nigeria! Well, he can hit from distance, and that was well held by Romero, whose wry smile, I think, belies the sheer power which is behind that strike from Victor Obina. That's really moving. Really clean hit there from the on-time Inter and West Ham player. Bodiso, the former Inter Milan player, with Roma in Serie A. Di Maria. Which way is the next goal going to go? It would be a telling goal in the overall context of the game. If it goes Argentina's way, it's another 2-goal cushion. If it goes Nigeria's way, I believe they can win the match. Messi. Here comes Messi. Messi, through it goes towards Higuain. It's just smuggled away by Efe Ambrose. The change being made here for Nigeria. Victor Obina is the player to make way, and it's going to be Ikechukwu Uche coming on, who scored 2 goals in the win over Argentina in Abuja 4-1 back in June. Obina warmly embraced by the coach Siasia. So Ikechukwu Uche is on, his brother Kalu Uche not here in the squad, left the camp after the win over Madagascar on Saturday. Here's Messi for Argentina. This is promising. It's Higuain again with a chance. Goalkeeper saves but can't keep out the follow-up. And there is that 2-goal cushion again. (3-1) now Argentina. An unlucky break there for goalkeeper Ayenugba. But a lucky break for Argentina, who have their 2-goal margin back again. Makes the thumbs up from Sabaya. Di Maria's through pass. First shot saved. Own goal of Ambrose, I think, for the final touch which took it in. First shot was Higuain's. Then yes, an own goal of Efe Ambrose for 3-1 to Argentina. Sure, he'll try and claim it. He will know it came off his own player. So having got back in the game, suddenly they're back to square one, Nigeria. 3-1 down now. Mikel. Yes, and Elderson, I would have said the final touch was actually off Efe Ambrose, not the full-back. Here's Mikel. This is Mikel who will go for goal. It's come to Idea Brown. Mikel looking to barge his way through a line of Argentinian shirts, but now the break is on. Higuain Jonas Gutierrez will play his first game for Argentina since the World Cup. Only a left winger, but played as a full-back under Maradona. Musa. Bassi's cross, great ball into that, almost found Idea Brown. Goalkeeper's smart throw sets Argentina away again. This is Jose Ernesto Sosa. We're nearing halfway through the second half in Dhaka. Mascherano. Otamendi. Still Gutierrez waits to come on. There's going to be a Nigerian change as well at the next break in play. Messi. Mascherano for Messi. Here he is again, the little man. What can he do this time? Messi, another great ball through for Higuain, who this time slices the shot. Well, Messi, that role he's playing, that free role, is wreaking absolute havoc to the Nigerians as he picks out the through passes to Higuain again. Got away here from the marking, didn't he? Of course came Elderson to try and stop him. And here's the double change. Mikel has made way for Nigeria. Emmanuel Ekpo coming on to make his debut from Columbus Crew in the USA. Won Olympic silver under Siasia back in 08 against Argentina. And Jonas Gutierrez on for Marcos Rojo. Play that kind of left wing-back role that Rojo was playing, won't he? As I say, he's expected to do more in a defensive role for the national team than he is for his club Newcastle. Here is Jonas Gutierrez. Higuain got the first, but won't be able to claim the last goal. I'm pretty sure of that. His shot was saved, and it comes back off, I think, the number 5, who is Efe Ambrose. Yeah, it's his own goal, not Elderson's. Oh, Di Maria's taken a knock here. The player whose goal broke the gold medal dreams of Nigeria in Beijing. I think he was caught there by Chibuzo Okonkwo. These teams have certainly got previous. They, as I said before, played at 3 World Cups, all won by Argentina. 94 in the USA, 2002 in Japan and Korea, and again in South Africa last year. Siasia played in the 94 team, lost a wonderful game 2-1 against the Argentinians, in which Maradona played before his drugs demise after the next game against Greece. Di Maria's okay for Argentina. They have 20 minutes to go. They lead by 3 goals to 1. Well, they said they were having problems selling the tickets. It's pretty full to me. It's around 24,000 this stadium. Messi. I guess what's missing from the match is a goal from him. Here he is. Well, he does have to take some pretty stern punishment, Messi, doesn't he, wherever he plays. Referee Ambrose this time with the lashing out of him. So 3-1. Messi has made 2 of those 3. Now they invite him to work again. Here's Mascherano. He's pushed out to Sosa. Now Di Michelis. Obasi. Now Idea Brown. Obasi will take it on from Brown here. Obasi no way through. It's been a very efficient performance by Argentina, certainly in terms of ruthless finishing. Not made too many clear chances, but when they've come along they've taken them. They avenged that 4-1 scoreline they suffered with admittedly a weakened team in Abuja back in June. This now is Ekpo. Ekpo's first game for the Super Eagles. Into Musa. Ekpo again. Okonkwo. That's a good cross for Idea Brown here. Brown for Ekpo out towards Obasi. He's got Elderson arriving here. Look at the room now for Elderson. Elderson across goal for Nigeria. Comes back to the full back. Left for Obasi. Obasi for Ahmed Musa. Obasi neatly done. Couldn't quite work it in then to Idea Brown's feet. And much to take from this game, I would say, for Samson Siasia and Nigeria. Only a friendly, of course, a defeat from which they can learn much and take much encouragement. Messi in the centre here for Argentina. Gutierrez, Jonas Gutierrez the target, but now the break. And now we'll see the pace of Ahmed Musa. Musa in the 18 signed for VVV in the Netherlands from Cano Pillars in 2010. You see another change here. I think it's going to be, is it Ever Banega coming on for Argentina? Okay, from Valencia. Okonkwo. This is Ekpo. Should say we don't have numbers here for the subs, so it's always a guessing game somewhat as to work out who's coming on. This is Ekpo. Now Lionel Messi for Argentina. Messi, lovely through ball here. They could be in again here, Argentina, but this time the shot is rather too high from Angel Di Maria. Off target from Di Maria, who got the second goal. Again, Messi there was the provider. Final quarter of an hour of the match. Another 2 changes here. Sergio Aguero and Efe Banega, I believe, are the 2 coming on here. As I say, we have no numbers for the subs, but it's certainly Aguero, and I think Banega is just beyond him. And Higuain will make way. Sergio Aguero came on late in the game against Venezuela last week, the son-in-law, of course, of the former coach Diego Maradona. And Ever Banega of Valencia, the other player to come on here for Angel Di Maria. It's a game to test the commentators' powers of recognition, that's for sure. Here's Messi. Of course, being a friendly, there are a whole raft of second half changes. Both teams can make up to 6. Gutierrez, lovely turn here from the Newcastle man. In the middle, Aguero looking for his first touch. Musa. Well, here come Nigeria again. Musa will chase it. They want the play to go on here, but it has been called back for a free kick foul on Emmanuel Ekpo. Nicolas Burdisso, the guilty man for Argentina. But Ekpo's had a bright debut. It is very much an evolving Super Eagles team. So a chance here with this dead ball to get back from 3-1 to 3-2. Nigeria in the second half much improved, but there, that free kick makes a mockery of all that. Ikechukwu Uche well off the mark. This is Martin Di Michelis. Jonas Gutierrez chasing on. This now is Efe Ambrose for Nigeria. Don't forget they're here without many of their regular starters. No Vincent Nyama, the regular goalkeeper, or the captain Joseph Yobo. No Kalu Uche, no Victor Anichebe. No Taya Taiwo, no Peter Odemwinge. This is Ogude. And Ogude's 5th cap too for the Super Eagles. Here's Idea Brown winning his 2nd for Elderson. Now Banega. Oh, Banega's mistake. Here's Ogude for Elderson. Chinedu Obasi for Elderson. Well, making progress down this near side Nigeria as they try and find a way back into this football match. Obasi's short corner. Back in there by Obasi. There are lots to aim for here. They claim a handball against Di Michelis, which isn't given. Here's Ekpo. Has Musa with him. Here is 18-year-old Ahmed Musa for Nigeria, driving on, away by the head of Burdisso. Handball against Emmanuel Ekpo. Banega. Efe Banega's 12th cap. And the ball has been lost here to Obasi from fully 30 metres out. Well, the fans have enjoyed their night out, haven't they? The night that Argentina came to town. Doesn't happen too often. And here they're in again, it's Aguero! And almost a fourth goal there. Nigeria defensively was stretched. Aguero couldn't quite find the route past the goalkeeper here. Get away from both Adelaye and from Ambrose. Captain with the armband. And Mikel's absence now. Argentina change. That's Federico Fernandez if they're wearing the same numbers they wore on Friday. Federico Fernandez of Napoli, new signing from Estudiantes, where of course he'll know the coach Alejandro Sabella, his new national coach, well. This is Nicolas Bodiso. Iver Banega. Otamendi. And a very heavy challenge on Jose Ernesto Sosa from Chibuzo Okonkwo. Yellow card to Okonkwo. Okonkwo, based in Nigeria, still with Heartland FC. Almost moved to Russia to FC Rostov a year ago, but that's certainly a nasty one there. The scissors movement really with the 2 feet off the deck. That's an awful tackle on Sosa. That really should be more than a yellow card. That was a shocker. Yellow card only, but for me that should be a red. Okonkwo there with a horrible lunge on Sosa. So yes, Fernandez on for Zabaleta. Federico Fernandez winning his 4th cap. Came on late against Venezuela in the last game. Previous caps in a home-based Argentina side a couple of years back. And now Peter Utaka is on for Idea Brown. So to confirm the Nigeria goal scored by Chinedu Obasi. Peter Utaka now on for the last 7 minutes. This is Ogude for Utaka. Machelis with a backheel clearance now. Jonas Gutierrez. Aguero, lovely turn from Aguero, but Elderson in the way. That was a piece of magic for the Bangladesh crowd to really get their teeth into from Sergio Aguero. He's made such a wonderful start to life in England's Premier League with Manchester City. 3 goals already, 2 on his debut as a sub against Swansea. Fernandez given away to Chinedu Obasi. Still Obasi. He's been fouled there, free kick to Nigeria. Dead central too, this. Here's Okonkwo and a block from Musa, but Argentina quick to win the ball back with 5 minutes to go in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Argentina's second and final game of this mini tour of the Indian subcontinent. Bodiso fouled. Otaka will go on, but foul given here against Ikechukwu Uche. Clear foul there on Bodiso by the player from Zaragoza in Spain's La Liga. It's been on occasions this a pretty bruising encounter. The 2 tackles have been, let's say, heavy. And there's another one. It's the already yellow-carded Chibuzo Okonkwo. Messi once again heading towards completing 90 minutes in a friendly, which I'm not sure will please Pep Guardiola too much at Barcelona. Messi scored twice in Barca's first league game of the season, 9 days ago now, against Villarreal. 5-0 success for Barca. Messi for Mascherano. Now Ever Banega. Last 4 minutes. Elderson. Now Ekpo. It's a good expansive piece of play. Out to the wonderfully lively Ahmed Musa. Musa for Utaka here. Utaka still. Utaka's cross, looking for Musa. Now Sousa. Still Jose Ernesto Sousa. That's a dreamy pass into Aguero's feet. Aguero, Messi, lovely. And then caught late, but play goes on. Fernandes with the cross. And the volley was not the best from Jose Ernesto Sousa. Now playing his football, Sousa in Ukraine with Metalist Kharkiv, formerly of both Bayern Munich and Napoli. Fernandes cross here found Sousa, who went for the spectacular volley. Federico Fernandes. This is Sergio Aguero for Lionel Messi. Messi with Fedor Ogude. Now Elderson for Nigeria. After the 4-1 win over Argentina back in June, Nigeria here on the end of a 3-1 defeat. And counting, still time to go to add more goals for Argentina, or maybe to pull one back for Nigeria. Just a reminder of the upcoming qualifiers for these two teams. Nigeria will face Guinea on October the 7th in a must-win game to book a place at the Africa Cup of Nations in Gabon and Equatorial Guinea in January. Argentina begin their World Cup qualifying campaign on the same date against Chile. Ricky Alvarez on here for Jose Ernesto Sousa. Messi almost in there for the goal the crowd want to see. Goalkeeper Ayanugba's clearance comes out though here to Ever Banega. Ricky Alvarez, Aguero, great feet. Couldn't then find Alvarez with the return pass. Here's Chinedu Obasi for Nigeria. He's got the one goal they do have. Tries to switch the play here to Okonkwo. Musa. Brighton's coming on, gets that cross in towards Obasi. This is Utaka. Utaka tries to curl one in. Keeper Romero able to take the ball in pretty cleanly. Well, that's the biggest ever game, they said, in Bangladesh. And they've seen Argentina at times turn on the style. Some wonderful pass and move stuff from Argentina. Here's Ricky Alvarez. Alvarez with the ball in, cleared away by Fedor Ogude for Nigeria. Jonas Gutierrez for Ever Banega. Gutierrez. Inside second half stoppage time. Messi. Banega. Lionel Messi. Alvarez will put the pressure on Obasi here. This is Elderson. 14 is Fegor Ogude. Into Utaka, lovely turn there from Peter Utaka, little dummy too from Ikechukwu Uche. This is Uche. Alvarez for Jonas Gutierrez. Aguero's got the free kick for Argentina. I will believe here they have time to add to the scoreline and to erase completely that 4-1 defeat in Abuja back in June. Argentina have been going forward, very impressive today. 1 or 2 defensive lapses in the second half, but Siasia's team can take much from this performance as well. This is Eve Banega. Bodiso. Otamendi. And the whistle goes. It is Argentina who have won here. Messi made 2 of their 3 goals today. They were good value too for their victory. Their first half display in particular was outstanding. Also Higuain and Di Maria, both made by Messi in the first half. On came Chinedu Obasi to score within seconds of the restart in the second half to get Nigeria back in the game, but a late Efe Ambrose own goal wraps up a win for Argentina, which in the end is fairly convincing as they sign off their mini tour of Asia here with back-to-back wins over first Venezuela and now over Nigeria. This one's finished, Argentina 3, Nigeria 1.